Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down, man. Little Rock, Indianapolis. We back in the motherfucking building. And I got an exclusive. David Benavidez will be live tonight on the show. So get your popcorn ready. Get whatever you need to get. About 10 to 15 minutes, we're gonna be live with David Benavidez, former two-time WBC super middleweight champion. We're gonna talk about Caleb Plant. We're gonna talk about Canelo. We're gonna talk about why he decided to go to Big Bear and train. A lot of questions we're gonna talk about. The Callum Smith Canelo fight, where he think he stands in the super middleweight division. A lot of things to get to, y'all. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Y'all know what it is. David Benavidez, Mike on Sports. Yes, sir.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers while they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. Yes, sir. Come on in. Smash that thumbs up button, man. Your way in, man. David Benavidez will be live on the show in a matter of minutes. Get them thumbs ups up, man. Get them thumbs ups. Get them up. And we gonna chop it up with him, man. We gonna ask some questions. We gonna get down to the get down. Y'all know how it is, man. Mike on Sports. We aim to deliver some fire-ass content every time we come on. So smash that thumbs up button. What's good out there in the hood, man? How y'all living? How my audio? Man, say, how my audio sound? You feel me? How my audio, man? We chilling, man. David Benavidez, man, first time he won his belt was against Ronald Gavril. People had a problem with how he won his belt, so what did he do? He ran it back. He made the second time look better than the first time. You know what I'm saying? Then, some things led to him having to vacate his title. But then he got another shot at it. Got another shot at his belt against Anthony Durrell. We all know how that story go. Stopped him. Stopped him. Then, unfortunate events, miss weight. Miss weight by a lot. I mean, pandemic going on, miss weight. Had to vacate the strap again. So we're gonna talk about all that. The ups, the downs, the highs, the lows. And we just gonna get to it, man. Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Like and subscribe to the channel. Who knows? I might even take some callers when he come on. If he cool with taking a couple calls, then we gonna take a couple calls. You know what I'm saying? If he cool with it, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna force nothing on him. You know what I'm saying? But if he say shit, open up the phone line. Let's talk to the people. Shit, we gonna open up the phone lines, man. We gonna talk to the people. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Time is it almost 8 o'clock yet? No, it ain't even almost 8 o'clock yet. At 8, I'm gonna send them the link. At 8. Make sure we get everything right. Make sure we get everything popping with them. And we're gonna get to it, man. We gotta get to it, man. WBC champion, two-time champ. Ain't no fluke shit. You can't be two-time champion and be flukish. That's all I'm saying. You can't be two-time champ and be flukish, man. Get them thumbs up, man. We gonna get them on in about 1 minute, man. I'm gonna send them the link in about 1 minute, man. Gotta get them likes up, man. Get them people let folks know, man. Share my show, man. Retweet it, whatever you gotta do. Share the post on IG. Let people know what we're doing out here. I'm sending the StreamYard link right now. And we're gonna get down. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. In a matter of minutes, we're gonna have David Benavidez on. Matter of minutes. If y'all got anything y'all want to ask him, y'all can. I might take 1 or 2 callers if he cool with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to not. You know what I'm saying? Ask him. So we're gonna ask him if he cool with taking a couple callers, talking to the people. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to send him the link, man. We're gonna get ready to send him the link, man. Hey. I like David Benavidez, man. He a talented fighter, man. He a talented ass fighter. So I'm kind of excited about interviewing because I'm kind of like a fan, but I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. I'm gonna try to do my best not to come off as a pure fan, but hey, I think he's the best, man. I think he's the best at 168. People can disagree with me. Folks can agree with me. But that's just, you know what I'm saying, up for interpretation until we see you guys actually in the ring with each other. Let me find this link right quick, though. Send him the link, and we're going to get to it. All right, man. We just send the link. Should be coming on in a matter of seconds now. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. David Benavidez, Mike on Sports. Should be coming on in a matter of seconds, man. Let's go. There we go. The man himself.
What's up, brother?
WBC super middleweight champion of the motherfucking world. David Benavidez, man. How you living, man? How's everything going?
I'm doing good, man. I just got out a training session today. I think we just got done training like around 4. So, we're just fresh off a little training session. About to go back at 8. But, we're just working hard for the upcoming fight, in a good training camp right now. So I can't wait to perform for my fans for my next fight.
How's everything going with the family? I know you got a newborn. I know that's exciting. You know what I'm saying? Just talk about that, man. Talk about kind of being away from your newborn and having to really focus in on boxing and focus in on training.
It sucks a little bit, because I had to leave training. I had to leave for training camp when he was about 2 months. He's about to turn 4 months tomorrow. So obviously because I had to go to training camp, be a little bit more focused, because of the last fight. I got stripped of the title for being overweight. So this time, to be great, you have to make a lot of some sacrifices sometimes. I didn't want to leave him, for before my birthday or for his first Christmas and New Year's. But, like I said, sometimes you have to make these sacrifices. And, I see the results coming in already. This is my 4th week here in Big Bear. And the training camp is going amazing. So, like I said, I'm just very excited to get to the next fight.
Let's go back to the last fight, man. You beat Romero and Gulo. You know what I'm saying? You stopped them. You know what I'm saying? Looked good doing it. But there was some things that happened before the fight started, missing weight. How did you come in 6 pounds overweight and miss that weight? Because a lot of fans, like including me, I was surprised. Like you got the title back, you know what I'm saying, from Anthony Durrell. We were happy for you, you know what I'm saying? Everything was going great. It just seemed like I don't know, was it a lack of discipline or was it like circumstances of the pandemic?
It wasn't 6 pounds, it was 2.5.
Okay, I'm sorry.
2.5. And 6 pounds is a big difference from 2.5. But
I'm about the guy who just fought the prospect.
The WBA?
Yeah, him.
Yeah, and then like you just
my apologies.
Before I get to that, it was just I didn't have access to a lot of things I usually have access to because when that fight happened, the training camp, I usually go to LA Fitness, sauna, steam room, I have all that. And in the week of the fight is the most important day. The most important week you have to have saunas. I wasn't allowed to leave the resort or the hotel. We're quarantined for 2 days there. We didn't have access to no saunas, no steam rooms. Or at least we didn't have a bathtub that we could at least soak in you soak in the bathtub 40, 50 minutes. Every night. You lose a couple pounds too, and I just didn't have access to that type of stuff. Obviously, at the end of the day, I'm a man, so I have to. The fault goes on myself. I don't blame nobody else. I should have came in a little bit more prepared. But since this COVID happened, man, a lot of people have been coming in overweight. It hasn't just been me. But it was just now. That's why I made the decision to come over here. Be extremely to be more prepared, and I'll be prepared for that. I got saunas over here. I got steam room over here in the Summit Boxing Gym, so I'm doing that every day. And it's very disappointing. But like I said, at the end of the day, I'm not gonna beat myself up over it because I know I work extremely hard. I train super hard, and I'll be back. I'll be back in contention for a title soon. If I keep working hard and stay a little bit more disciplined, the opportunities will present itself. But like I'm glad you brought that up with the other guy because when he went in overweight, they didn't strip him of his title. So why did they strip me? They changed his fight from a title fight to a 10-round fight. And, it was advertised as a title fight, but they didn't take his title away. So I feel like, I really don't even care about that. But I feel like, they just pick and choose now who they take the titles from. And I understand, the WBC is the most prestigious belt. And obviously they wanted Canelo to have the belt. So they did what they had to do, man. But like I said, I'm working my ass off. I made a lot of sacrifices now. And, I'm just ready. If I have to go back to the line and fight everybody just to get to that title, that's exactly what I'm going to do. And I'm ready to do that.
What made you go back to the Summit Gym? Because I was watching an interview and you said it's been 5 years since you've been there. What triggered in your mind said I need to get back to Big Bear to the Summit Gym?
Well, we were just having, we're moving around a lot. We were in Vegas, Seattle, California. So we always had good training camps. But the reason I didn't come over here earlier is because at the time I think Abel Sanchez had Ildrum, Avani Ildrum. I think he had him for a while. So I mean out of respect for Abel, he's a great guy and I love his gym. So I'm just not gonna put him in a tough situation. And back then, going in the gym while he's training, the guy that I was supposed to fight. So it's just because of that, and the reason I came up here now is, I needed to get away, just to be a little bit more focused and, train a little bit harder. Especially since I have a baby now, it would have been very, tough for me to go home, the baby's crying all day. Having a child is, it's a job on its own. So me, just to get the best out of myself, the best results out of myself, I made a decision to leave. Big Bear wasn't the first option, but as of seeing Big Bear, it was the best option because it's really secluded up here. There's not too much people out here, and seeing with this pandemic and all this stuff, people are coming out positive for COVID left and right, and LA is probably the epicenter of the COVID. So, we decided to come up here, and all the guys we have up here, they all stay up here, so we know everybody's, nobody has COVID over here, so it's probably the best thing I could have done, but. I have 4 weeks into my training camp. It's probably one of the best training camps I've had in a while because, it's just mentally and physically, you go to another place up here. The air is different, being away from your family, you're around, you're surrounded by trees, this and that. So what comes to your mind is, just success. I'm away from all my family, so I got to look good. I got to show the people, So that's why we came up here, and I love it up here. I feel like I'm probably gonna fight like around March 6th. We still don't know who against who, but everything is looking great, and I promise, everything. I'm gonna look amazing for that next fight. So I want all my fans to stay tuned.
How has sparring been? Have you been sparring with guys? And if you can name them, you know what I'm saying?
Well, the thing about being over here, Abel Sanchez has a lot of guys from overseas. I'm sparring. His name is Rafa. I don't know his name, but they're very. All these guys up here are super tough. So I've been sparring him, and I think two other people are gonna come. One is from France, and another one is from Germany, I think. So so there's some solid dudes up here. Abel Sanchez only trades some solid dudes, so we got some amazing sparring partners out here. And I think I was just talking to my buddy Ammo Williams. I think he might come up here.
I like Ammo, man. Ammo,
yeah, he's a great dude. He's a great fighter. Great prospect. So I think he's gonna fight. He's gonna come up here soon to spar. So we're gonna get some work with him too. So the whole training camp, it's been solid since I got here. I got my strength and conditioning guys. We're getting a lot of running a lot, strength conditioning, great sparring. Breathing this great air up here. So I'm looking forward to what comes next.
I was watching the fight interview that you did with Sean Zatel. Big up, Sean.
Yeah.
You said one of the main things that you're working on is defense. What things are you trying to improve on defense? Because I heard you say that you don't want to be one of these punch drunk fighters that takes one to give one.
Well, I mean, I've been working on a lot of different things. Defense is always a main key. But as for myself, I want to be an all-around fighter. As you've seen in my last fight, you throwing uppercuts, body shots, jabs, right hooks to the bodies. And I think I'm getting to that point, but we just need to fix we just need to keep working on everything. Defense is always the main thing that a person should work on. It's not always offense. And the thing about the defense is it sets up some offense too. You make people run into shots like that. So me as just an evolve as a fighter, I feel like defense is number one. But as of my style, I'm never going to just be just a straight defensive fighter. The defense I use is to open up to open up some offense for myself. I go forward. It just doesn't mean I'm going to box around the whole ring. I can too, but I want to give the fans the best fights and the most exciting fights. But I'm not going to go in there and just take all these shots. If they're for no reason. If I could block them, or if I could slip them, then that's what I'm going to do all day. It's just that boxing is, people got to understand, boxing, anything can happen in a second, in an instant. So why you got to prepare for anything? You got to be prepared, to get hit with a body shot, head shot. You got to learn how to sleep. You got to do all this stuff.
How did you deal with the success of being the youngest world champion?
I try not to think about it too much. Now that I feel like I heard somebody say that you can't be stuck on past success. I won that already. That time of my life is done already. So let's keep going forward. And I don't want just 2 titles. I want more and more. So the same David I was, 3 years ago, it's not the same. Or no, I want to improve. I want to evolve as a fighter, and I want to be the best out here. So I'm not even thinking about these 2 titles I won already. Yes, I won, and I'm very proud about that. And and it was an amazing feeling. But we're just keep going. We're keeping reaching for the sky, and I want to be more successful than I already am, and the only way to do that is just to keep thinking in the future, not think about the past.
Talking about we want to get back to the titles. What route are you most likely to go down? WBC, IBF, or WBF?
Honestly, whatever opportunity I get first, I understand that I have to beat the number ones and number 1-2s, and then in any federation, but it doesn't matter to me. I feel like any organization would love to have me as a champion, just because the type of person I am, the type of fights I give. So it doesn't matter. I would love to get that IBF title. I've had my eye on the IBF title for a while, but I think it's me and Caleb Plant. It's not going to happen. I've been calling for that fight over and over again, but I think since he's a little bit closer in fighting Canelo, I feel like he's going to go that route. So that's the thing about that. I don't understand how he's fighting Caleb Truax. If Caleb, no disrespect to Caleb Truax, he looks like a very nice guy, but we're talking boxing now. He didn't even make it to his title eliminator. He passed out making weight. You know what I mean? And I'm glad everything is good with him. I'm glad that he didn't get injured. But why would you not fight a current, a ex-champion that fought and looked good instead of a person that couldn't even make it to the weigh-in? It was dehydrated and passed out. That's the thing I don't understand, and that's the thing I'm seeing right now, that I feel like they're just taking care of him until he gets the big money fight, of course, with Canelo.
Who's taking care of him?
I don't know. His team. I mean, but look at his thing. Okay, when he won the title, of course, you're not when you take the title from somebody, that's gonna be the hardest part ever. He looked good against Uzcategui. I take nothing away from him. But come on, you fight Mike Lee, Feigen Boots, and then you fight what's his name? The dude he's fighting now is Caleb Truax. Like, come on, the level of opposition they've been giving him is weak. When I fought for the title, I'll beat Anthony Durrell. When the second person I fought, my last fight, Romero Angulo, he's not that known, but he almost knocked out Surdo Ramirez, and he beat Anthony Sims, which was one of the best prospects I felt like at 175. I thought that guy was solid, and he beat that guy. You know what I mean? So and then you look at Caleb Plant, Mike Lee, or Andy, what is Mike Lee? He never fought the level before. What was the person besides Caleb Plant he fought that was up there? You can't name one. No, I don't even know. And Feigen Boots, I don't even know who Feigen Boots is. That was the first time I ever heard of him in my life. And now Caleb Truax is a step up from those guys, but as of coming off of, he couldn't even make it to his last fight. It's very I don't know. The level of opposition he has is kind of weak, but I mean, I understand what they're trying to do. They're closer than ever as the biggest fight of their life, and I mean, I understand. I mean, I'm not hating. He does whatever. He has a family to feed, so he does whatever he has to do.
What was your reaction when the WBC put the title on the line for the Calvin Smith and Canelo fight?
Yeah, it was a little bit disappointing, but like I said, that they're the ones that decide what happens with the belt. The organization decides with it. I can't complain about anything because I lost it myself, so I take full responsibility about that. But it was a little bit anger seeing that. But like I said, I'll get back to that. I'll get back to that spot, and I'm very sure that because, like I'm showing everybody, man, I left camp early before I even got a fight date, and I left camp early, just to work on the stuff I needed to work on and make sure everything was gonna be good. So that's, I could have went the other route. I said, fuck everybody, fuck boxing. They took my belt away, or I lost my belt. I'm just not going to fucking fight for a while. Just done some dumb shit like that, because a lot of people do that sometimes. And I made sure myself, and I told my dad, we go to camp early, we make sure everything is good, and we're going to get back to that spot.
How did you react to Canelo and Calvin Smith fight? I thought Calvin Smith was giving up his height a little bit too much, letting the smaller guy come in. on him. I don't know if Canelo's hitting harder at 168. Apparently he is because he dislocated his bicep or whatever. So, but it just to me it seemed odd.
So my problem about that fight, I mean, everybody can say everything, but this is my opinion about that fight. There was 3 people that were getting the offers of the fight. Nobody knew who was going to get picked. It was Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, Billy Joe Sanders. So if you're put in that position that you don't know if you're going to fight or not, the thing about what makes a champion great is that the training camps make the champions great. He could have hired a strength and conditioning trainer, who had a good diet, had some amazing sparring, but he didn't. They gave him 5 weeks to get ready for the fight, 4 weeks. And a 4-week training camp is not the same as a 3-month, 2.5-month training camp. This guy, I don't know what's going on with this in his camp or nothing, but I mean, he looked like he was having problems making weight too. So when you get 4 weeks to prepare for the biggest fight of your life, and you don't know if you're gonna make the weight or not, it's more about the weight. It's more about the weight. It's not about let me make sure I'm strong every round. I'm doing my job. I'm working strength conditioning, doing all this and that. And in the fight, it showed it. He didn't look strong. He didn't use his jab. He didn't use shit. I don't understand how a guy that's 6'3", 6'4", with the 78-inch reach, 8-inch reach advantage, how is he fighting on the inside the whole fight? How is he getting pushed back by a little guy? And it's because, I think his body was just compromised from making the weight. He didn't look strong. He didn't look like he was pop in his punches. He could barely move around the ring. And that's why he kept getting hit in those shots on the arms, because he couldn't do nothing. He couldn't move out the way. He couldn't do absolutely nothing. So that's kind of my problem with that fight, is that he didn't have enough time. People would say, "Oh yeah, you're champion. You should stay ready." But if you don't have an exact date or know when you're gonna fight, how are you gonna prepare for these types of fights? Okay, what if you would have prepared for this fight and the fight goes as another person? You know what I mean? You just never know. A fucking training camp, a good solid training camp costs money. You're not just gonna go fucking blow. Me, I spent at least $45,000 on all my training camps, strength conditioning, sparring partners, all this. That people don't understand that this costs money. So if you don't know if you're gonna get a fight, how are you gonna prepare for a fight that you don't know if you're gonna get, blowing money? You know what I mean? That's the thing that people don't understand, and that's what happened to him. Unfortunately, that happened to him. I feel like if he would have had more time, if they would have gave him a 2-month, training camp, he would have did better. But, and what's funny to me is I didn't see like the things Canelo does, he picks and chooses. Why didn't he put a weight clause on him? Why is it because he felt bad because he only had 4 weeks? He knew that he only had fucking 4 weeks to get ready for that fight, so it didn't matter if he was gonna have a weight clause after. He had one from Daniel Jacobs. Yep. And Daniel Jacobs had 2.5 months to get ready. Solid. Dude looked solid. And why the fuck would he put a weight clause on him, on the guy at 160, and not a weight clause on the guy at 168? So it's just the type of shit that they do, man. It's just like, I respect Canelo at the end of the day. He's a great fighter, but it's just this type of shit. How you can't give a champion 4 weeks to get ready for a fight. And he's the champion. You're going against his belts, and you fucking give him 4 weeks to get ready? That shit just don't sound right to me.
So would you take Canelo on 4 weeks?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know, man. I don't know. I mean, it's kind of hard to turn down money, but at the end of the day, I would want to be as prepared as possible. I'm not gonna go up against a fighter, only have fucking 4 weeks. You'll look exactly like Callum Smith. I mean, I won't look like Callum Smith. I'm not trying to say that, but come on, let's even the playing field here. If you're gonna fucking give a champion a time to get ready for a fight, you got to give him you have that respect, at least for the sport of boxing, to give him enough time that you gave yourself to get ready.
Absolutely. Now I want to go back to Caleb Plant real quick. Yeah. Is the animosity between you guys just boxing? Just want to be better? I'm the best at 168?
No, it's just shit that happened outside the ring. We were at the gym one time, fucking just sucker punched my brother, and he ran behind his little fucking team like a little bitch. But it's just, and then he's the type of person, bro, that when I first met him, I never liked the guy, but we kept neutral, whatever, shake each other's hands when I first met him. And then you would go fucking on the camera, and he turned into a fucking tough guy saying this and that. Oh, you don't have my defense. You don't have my speed. Oh, you're a little kid, this and that. like just bullshitting the whole time, and then you see him in person. Oh yeah, let's make each other some money, champ. This and that. We'll get a fight later. I just don't like people like that. You know what I mean? And then just that shit, him sucker punching my brother, and it's just like some bitch shit. And then he hides behind his fucking team. I mean, you guys seen it all. I'm pretty sure you guys seen the little video on there, but
So
I don't like that guy. I don't like that guy. That's
you
just the
want to
thing.
fight no matter what. You want to fight.
I honestly, I would, if they would offer me a fight with Canelo or Caleb, I would take the fight with Caleb.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's just because at the end of the day, I just want to hurt that guy. That's all I want to do. I want to hurt him. I don't give a fuck about no belt. I don't care about none of that. I just want to get in there and hurt that guy.
Damn. Do you think they'll ever? I mean, because Caleb's gonna say he doesn't have a belt now. So what reason?
Of course, that's what he's gonna say. Yeah, of course. But hopefully, I mean, I'm gonna make it to the point where they can't deny the fight. You know what I mean? I'm just going to go in there, do my job. I'm going to take out whoever they want me to take out. It doesn't matter to me. I'm at the point right now where I think this is my 8th year pro. Next year, it's almost about to be 10 years, man. So I want to put my records on the line. You know, I want to go up against the best. And, you know, I just turned 24 years old. And I want my name, my legacy to live forever in boxing. And that's not going to happen with me fucking fighting people that nobody knows. So I want these guys. I want Berlanga. I want Caleb Plant. I want Callum Smith. I want Billy Joe Sanders. I want to fight all of them, and it's not no disrespect. I'm not talking shit about anybody, but for me to be the best, that's what I want to do.
I want to play a game with you, man. I'm gonna say a name. Give me the first thoughts that come to mind. Edgar Berlanga.
Strong guy. Strong.
Have you met him?
I've never met him. No.
Billy Joe Sanders.
Great boxer.
What do you think? Does he have a legitimate chance against Canelo?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the person. I can't speak on another boxer of how another person feels because at the end of the day, these people are their own men. I don't know what drives them. I don't know what motivates them. You know, when you get maybe you got a family or whatever, you know, this is the biggest chance you'll ever get. If you put the work in and work hard enough, anything is possible. This is boxing. Anything is possible.
Daniel Jacobs.
He's a solid guy.
Solid guy. Did you watch the fight between him and Gabe?
I haven't seen it yet. I've been hearing a lot about it, but no, I haven't seen it. I heard that, you know, a lot of people thought that it should have went to Rosado. You know, which kind of shocks me too, because I thought Daniel Jacobs was a little bit more, you know, he's always been a solid fighter. That's why I thought he was going to, you know, have no problem with Rosado. But Rosado, he's always been that guy that you think he's going to lose and he doesn't lose. Or he does better than he's supposed to do, you know?
Now, in that fight interview, you said my mentality in the ring is to come fucking kill you. How and where did you develop that kind of mentality?
Well, the reason I developed that mentality is because when I was younger, I was fat. You know, everybody talked shit about me, making fun of me, this and that. So I earned my respect in the gym thinking that way. The only people only at that time I didn't have amateur fights. I have nothing, but I had been boxing my whole life. I was just a little bit heavier. My dad was always hard on me. So if I didn't do to his liking, you know, he'd tell me you should just fucking retire boxing. Like there's no hope for you. If I would do bad. So I never wanted to disappoint my dad. And my dad, he always wanted me to, you know, he always wanted me to see me hurt people. So I've got it from there. And you just make a little like personas in your head for say when you're about to get in the ring, like, you know, this motherfucker, you got to go in there, you got to kill this motherfucker, you got to do the best. You want to, especially me, because I always had the chip on the shoulder because I'd go in gyms and I used to weigh 250 and then I started losing weight, you know, 14. With all this little fat kid's gonna get beat up. He's a fucking piece of shit, this and that. So I was always mad about stuff like that. And I remember just having that built in my head, and I would go in there with one guy, use that mentality, I'd do great. Another guy, do great. You know, that's just the way I'd push myself. And then just the people that would badmouth me, talk about me, every time I'd spar them, they would have nothing to say after. They'd be like, they'd call me, yeah, you'd be the next world champ, this and that. So I've always just stuck. That's always just stuck in my head. And for me, honestly, it's more satisfying when you fucking beat somebody up, and you know, then they have nothing else to say to you. Because if you all box somebody, what are they gonna say? Oh, this motherfucker was just running the whole time, this and that. Or he don't want to brawl with me because he'll know what happened. But that wasn't the case with me. I would brawl with everybody and I would beat the shit out of everybody. So that's kind of like that was just more satisfying to me. There's just some people are like that. They just like the violence. They like hurting people, and I'm one of those guys.
Does that mentality is the reason that gives you the confidence and belief that you are the guy to beat Canelo?
It's not only the mentality, it's just the work and the work I've put in. Because when I was 15 years old, I was sparring Kelly Pavlik, I sparred Gabriel Rosado, Golovkin. I was working with Golovkin for about 3 years. All these world champions. So I've seen literally every style, and I know what I could do. I know what I've done against these guys, and people have been in the gyms. They know what I've done against these guys. So I have more than one level to me in my style. I could box, I could brawl, I could throw uppercut, I could do it all. And I'm just getting better, and I'm getting more experience in the ring. And I feel like everybody that fights Canelo lately, they just been like scared of him, man. Like I don't know what's going on. They fight scared or they run from him, and that's why Canelo, I feel like he just goes in there and does what he wants because he feels no threat. He does whatever he wants because these guys are bagging up from the beginning. But big ass dudes trying to box them, which makes no sense to me. There's not a guy in there that's going to really impose his will, impose his weight, try to fucking get some respect from the beginning rounds. I haven't seen, besides Golovkin, I haven't seen that in a while. So I know what I have to do in that fight, and I'm getting more experience now. But, I feel like I'm the type of person that once the pressure's on, when the lights get bigger, that's when the best comes out of me.
Being in a Big Bear, is it just for the training, or are you looking to possibly work with Abel Sanchez in your next fight?
No, my dad is my trainer. He's always going to stay my trainer. Abel Sanchez is a great person. He's a very good person. I would consider him one of my really good friends. And no, we just being up here is different, man. Abel Sanchez, fucking cool ass dude, man. He's probably one of the nicest persons I've ever met. But as of changing trainers, no, my dad is my trainer. He's always going to be my trainer. I'm never going to leave him or never going to switch trainers.
And now you're with PBC, and there was a little buzz or a little talk maybe a couple months ago about a possible fight if Jamal Charlo wants to move up to 168. Does that fight still intrigue you?
Definitely. Charlo's an amazing fighter. I've been watching Charlo since I was 12 years old, 13. So, like, it just, like, for me, in my own opinion, when I fight people that I've been watching since I was a kid or since I was a teenager, that means I'm doing something right. And these are the type of fights I want. If I beat a Charlo, nobody's going to say shit about me. If I beat a Charlo and I'm do it impressively, I'm going to be ranked up there with one of the best guys of this era. Because Charlo's an amazing fighter. He's a hard puncher. So I feel like if we give the fans that fight, it's going to be a very action-packed fight. He likes to knock people out. I like to knock people out. I'm not going to back down from nobody. He's not going to back down from nobody. So that just has all the writings of a great fight.
How do you feel about the treatment and opportunities that you've been given with the PBC?
I feel very grateful, man. I honestly, I couldn't be happier at this point because PBC, they take care of me. They give me the fights. They give me some great fights, and I get paid really good. So on this side over here, I've seen other fighters and different promotion companies, and just being one brother and seeing my brothers. The money that I make over here is, it's way different than the money that I've seen that is getting paid over there or wherever it's at. I feel like PBC, Al Heyman. Well, I've talked to Al Heyman. We've had a couple meetings before, and he told me himself that he's going to get the most money that I could get possible. Because I feel like he told me a story actually that I think his brother fought Sugar Ray Leonard or something like that, and they gave him fucking chump change. And he said that because of that he's always looking to get the most amount of money out of the fighters, because at the end of the day, this is boxing. This is the hardest fucking job this is the hardest job ever, combat sports. So we deserve to get paid like that. We deserve to get paid good.
Absolutely. How long do you think that you will be at 168 pounds?
I want to stay here for until I get all these fights done. No, obviously I got to change a few things, and now since we're making more sacrifices being coming over here, I feel like the weight could still be done, but it has to be done right. I have to have access to all this stuff. I've been making 168 since I was 15, 15 years old. And it's not that I can't make it no more. It's just that, fucking you need the right amount. I need saunas. I need steam rooms. I need the bat. At the end of the last week is the most difficult week. So I need access to all these stuff. And that's what I'm doing now. So, but I would like to stay at 168 for as long as I can. But if there's an opportunity at 175, big opportunity, I'm going to go up to 175. And, if I could be that back and forth from both weights, and then that would be amazing too.
What opportunity would intrigue you at 175?
Well, I mean, I see Badu Jack. Badu Jack's he's with PBC. John Pascal's with PBC too. There's some great fighters. There's some great fights that could be made. I mean, I'm pretty sure the fans. I'm pretty sure you would want to see me against John Pascal, Badu Jack.
Man,
so there's already some great fights that could be made off the bat right there. Cause we're all with the same promotion company. So I mean, if there's an opportunity, I can fight John Pascal for that belt that he has, and shit, I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that opportunity. You know what I mean? John Pascal too, like that. I've watched John Pascal since, that guy's been up there for a while. First time I seen John Pascal was super young. So if I could, that would be a dream fight for me too. If I could get a fight with John Pascal, only just because of myself, and I like John Pascal too. And if I could be somebody that I watched back then that's very satisfying for me.
When you're looking at the 175 division, who do you think is the best fighter in the division right now?
Beterbiev, without a doubt. I feel like he's a fucking monster. He's a monster. He's a very strong fighter. So I feel like he's the best fighter at 175.
How would a fight between you and Beterbiev play?
I would fight. I mean, obviously, just because I tell him he's a great fighter, don't mean I'm scared of nobody. I would love to get a fight with Beterbiev, but I feel like I would have to dip my feet in 175 first and, see how I feel before I go for the fucking top dog. But anything is possible, man. Like I said, I want my name and my legacy to be remembered forever. So I got to put the work in. It's not going to happen for me fighting nobody. I got to fight all the best. And, that's what we're planning on doing.
Being so young, how long do you want to continue boxing? Because
as long as I can. I mean, I'm making good money. I'm not really taking punishment right now. So, I mean, I felt good this whole time. I feel like I go for another 10 years. I mean, we're almost to the 10-year mark in the professional boxing. I've been boxing since I was 3 years old. So I got 21 years boxing already. So I don't mind going another fucking 20. But at the end of the day, I mean, we just got to see how these fights go. But I feel like I'm going to be here for a long, long time.
Do you mind taking a couple questions from people?
Yeah, that's fine.
Bet, man. Hey, you guys, man, the phone lines are open right now, man. You can call in at 317-220-6995. Ask David Benavidez a question, man. We'll give you guys one question, not two, not three, not four, not five. One question, then we're going to move on to the next caller if you want to. If not, then we're going to let Mr. David Benavidez go, man. I appreciate your time, brother. I really do. And I've been telling everybody out there who will listen, belt, no belt, don't matter to me. You are the best 168-pound fighter that I've seen on the planet. You know what I'm saying? Right now,
thank you, man.
I think you beat Killer Plant. I think you beat Canelo. It's the reason Canelo, I ain't trying to put no conspiracy out there. It's the reason why he didn't want that belt when you had it. And
yeah. And I appreciate that, man. And it's like people like you that believe in me. That's why I have to go on.
I appreciate that, man. All right, man. We're going out to 404. 404. He can hear you, but you can't. I mean,
what? What's up, Mike? Didn't know, man.
What's going on, Liz Low? Go ahead and ask your question.
Oh, well, I ain't even got no question on some real shit. Hey, Benavidez, bro, I just want to say I'm a fan, my guy. I love the attitude. I love the fight style. All I want to say is just stay the same, bro. We got too many prima donnas in the sport. So when you do become undisputed or unified champ, bro, just keep doing you. Keep taking them fights you say you're going to take. And don't turn into a prima donna. You got a fan here, bro. So just keep doing you. That's all I want to say.
I appreciate it, bro, and thank you so much. And like you guys are the type of people that give me the motivation I need to go in there and do what I gotta do. So thank you again.
All right, big up to my guy there, though, man. I'm telling you, man, you got a lot of you got a lot of people. They call it heavy for you, man. They like you. Hey, going out to 469.
Hey, what up, man?
What's going on?
Dallas Cowboy fan for life. Just one real quick question for David. David, thanks for taking questions, man.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the 160-pound division and kind of the Charlo and Canelo thing, and what do you think Charlo needs to do to get a fight, and how soon do you think you'd be able to get a fight with Canelo?
I feel like Charlo, he deserves that fight more than anybody. I feel like he's done enough to already have gotten that fight, but I feel like the styles make fights. That's what I'm saying. Like, this dude is picking and choosing. He knows the dangerous fighters when he sees them. Why do you think he's shying away from them? Why do you think he's going up against fucking Rocky Fielding? He's giving Callum Smith 4 weeks to get ready. Old Kovalev. He sees young lions like me, Charlo, and all these dudes, and I feel like with the fights that he should have been taking. He's the best right now, undisputed, but he needs to fight. One of us, me, Charlo, Andrade. These are the real hard fights for him, and I feel like he sees that they're the hard fights, so he's trying to get not the easiest fights, because there's no easy fight in boxing, but he's trying to get the fights with the less risk. But as for me, man, I don't know. I'm not even thinking about a Canelo fight right now. I'm just, like I said, I'm putting my head down, going to the back of the line, doing what I got to do. But I'm gonna get there. I'll earn my spot. I'll earn my spot soon.
Yeah, man. I don't want to say like I know that Charlo and Andre are the fights that everybody wants to see, but you kind of got to appreciate what Canelo's doing. I mean,
yeah.
We're not Kevin Smith, we're not to Kovalev. I know Kovalev had a tough fight with Anthony Yard, but still, I mean, a guy from moving up from 147 when he started that to 175, that's a damn good feat.
Yeah, I mean, but I'm saying, like, as of all, like, we're the type of fighters that are the strongest, and Charlo's probably the strong. Besides Golovkin, he's the best. I feel like he's the best one at 160. So I mean, I think Charlo wanted to get that fight for years.
All right, we're going out to Dom, Mr. PBC.
Yo, what's good? Yeah, can you hear me?
Yep. Go ahead.
Hey, man, what's good, Mike? I told you about this. Letting the callers talk to the boxers, man. That's pretty rare. What's up, Benavidez?
What's up, brother?
What's good with you? Yeah, man, I think Canelo, I think he's scared, man. He's trying to duck all the best fighters. He ducked 154 division and everything. He's a king, but he's fighting peasants, man. I just can't wait to see Benavidez versus Canelo. The real king. That's my call.
Thank you, man. I'm excited to get that fight too, and it's gonna be an action-packed fight once we do get it.
Yeah, man. That fight is gonna be I believe that's a big pay-per-view fight, because you guys gonna galvanize all the Hispanic demographic and my demographic for that matter, because both you guys are guys who come forward and say what you want to say about boxing, man, but we appreciate guys who come forward and are able to get to the knockout. Those are the most popular fighters in my opinion.
And also another thing I wanted to say, I don't really like speaking about Canelo too much now because, I don't have a belt. But what I do want to tell you is, these next couple fights, I'm going to make sure that there's going to be no other option for the fans. They're just going to want to see David Benavidez versus Canelo. The type of fighter I'm becoming, man. I'm just going to put these performances out there that people are going to push, and he's going to have no choice but to take the fight. You see Julio Cesar Chavez Sr. talking about me, Abel Sanchez, Ray Mancini. These guys, they know boxing, so when they say that David could give Canelo the most problems, they're saying it for a reason. They don't even know me. They don't have no feelings. They don't know me. So the reason they say that is because that's how they genuinely feel. And just them out of experience, they know when they see something like, oh shit, this guy's gonna be a problem for this guy that's up here. So like I'm saying, I'm not gonna say nothing. I don't want to talk no more. I just want to, with my performances, I'm gonna let my performances speak, and the fans are gonna want that fight soon.
I got one last question before I let you go. How do you feel about the franchise title?
I don't know. I don't like talking bad about the WBC, but they've
You
been
ain't
good
got
to me. But the franchise title, I mean, I feel like, in all honesty, it's not a fair title because why is there only 2 franchise titles? Why is there one in every other division? I feel like this. Yeah, the WBC is a great organization, but I feel like it's kind of just like a trophy more than the title. It's just that because at the end of the day, what could you do? The franchise title, I mean, it would be amazing to have it, but the franchise title, what is it really? What does it signify? You know what I mean? There's already enough belts as there is. So for them to adding another title, franchise title, it's yeah, it doesn't really kind of make sense to me, but that's just my opinion on it.
Well, Mr. David Benavidez, man, I do appreciate your time. Thank you for taking the time out and talking to the callers. Thank you for joining the show, man. Anything else you want to say? Let everybody know where they can follow you at, and just stay in tune with you at.
Yeah, but first of all, I just want to thank you for reaching out and giving me this interview. I always appreciate somebody always wanting to get an interview with me, and also I just want to interview. I just want to thank all the fans that called. The fans that called. I sorry I couldn't get to everybody, but I appreciate all the fans, all the people who've been following me since the beginning. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll give you the latest updates of my fights. Things are coming up. Is Benavidez 300. But thank you again, man. I hope everybody stays safe, and I appreciate all of you, man. Thank you so much.
Last question.
Yeah.
I've been trying to figure out what El Bandejo Roja means. I've been looking it up, but it's like slang, so it's not giving me like the real interpretation.
So basically, El Bandera Roja, it's different because my promoter Samson gave it to me. It's some people say it's La Bandera Roja, but because it just means the red flag. So when he gave me this name, I don't want anybody to get confused. No fucking gang ties, nothing stupid shit like that. But he told me, what my favorite color is red because I feel like for me it signifies power and strength. So once, when I go in there, I'm not throwing the white flag and I'm not giving up for nobody. And these people, they're gonna know when I'm coming. And once I get into them big fights, I'm gonna fucking give all the fans red flags, like little fucking bull pit flags, and it feels like you're gonna go walk into a bull pit. So that's just gonna cause a little bit of intimidation for the opponent right there. You know what I mean? So like it's like the little like the bull. Have you seen like a bull pit, like when they do that to the bulls?
Yeah. So
like it's just something different, man. I felt like my promoter was coming in. He wanted to come up with something different. Samson Lukowicz, he's a great guy, but I think that's just like my stamp now. Just like the color red. But I might change in the future. I feel like
cool.
Yeah, if you guys like it, I'll keep it. But
because I always thought it meant that bad motherfucker over there in red. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, basically.
Cool
Basically.
Man. So big up to you, man. Thank you for the interview and much luck to you in the future, man. And get that damn belt.
Right. Thank you, brother. Have a nice night, man. Thank you.
All right, man. Big ups to my guy, David Benavidez, man. Great interview, man. I love the energy, baby. I love the energy, baby. Yeah. Bring me hot shit. So look, phone line still open. Phone line still open. If y'all want to call in about the interview, you can call in, man. Talk to your boy, man. David Benavidez just live on the show with your boy. Almost had him on for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? We had him on for about 45 minutes. Great 45-minute interview with David Benavidez, man. El Bandeja Roja. I love it, man. Big ups to him. Big ups to everybody out in the chat. Big ups to everybody who super chatted. Big ups to everybody who just supporting Mike on Sports, man. I'm going to keep trying to bring you guys these top flight interviews. man. These top flight. And, yeah. So, with that being said, all right, we got a phone call. We're coming in. We're going to 353. 353, talk to your boy. What's going on? 353. 353 going one. I guess he ain't want to talk. It's all good, man. You ain't got to talk, man. I know David Benavidez is a hard act to follow, man. Big ups to my guy Derek Lincoln on the super chat. He says, "Great interview, Mike. I appreciate it, dog. I appreciate it, man. I'm just doing it for y'all. Y'all say y'all want more interviews, y'all want more content. Then we're gonna put it out there. We're gonna put it out there, man. David, yeah, man. David a good guy. I like him, man. I like him, man. I like him a lot. I do. I like him a lot. I think he a bad boy, man. When it comes down to it, I think he a bad boy. Built don't matter to me. I think he the best at 168. You guys can disagree with me. You guys can, you know what I'm saying, not agree. It don't matter. I think he the baddest at 168, man. Real spit. You guys can call in if you want to. Phone lines are open. If not, man, we're gonna get all down. Ain't no thing, man. Big ups to everybody out in the chat, man. Let's go out there. Going out to 216, man. 216, talk to you, boy.
Mike on Sport.
What's going on, baby? D-Night was good.
I'm cool, man. That was a nice interview right there, man. Dude, pretty down to earth.
Yeah, man. Yeah, David a real one, man. He ain't about that bullshit, man. When he say he want to fight somebody, he want to fight somebody. I heard what he said about Kevin Platt. He ain't got to be on the line. I just want to hurt him. Damn.
I think the best thing for his career is to get that title back, because without that title, he's too dangerous for them dudes to be fighting for no upside.
Yeah. And he understands that. He knows that shit. He high risk and low reward because he ain't got the title, but he said he willing to do everything needs to be done to make it undeniable. Like, these guys got to fight me.
Yeah, and I'm a Caleb Plant fan, man, but he is definitely being protected. Like, I wanted to see.
I didn't even know he was gonna go that route. I was like, damn. When you think about it, like, damn.
I mean, it's the truth. I love when he slid in. He say, who protected him? He caught that. He say, kid, it's people. He ain't want to say the people.
Yeah, his handler. He didn't want to say who he thought was protected. But hey, man, I respect him, man. But shit, you can't get mad at Al Haymon, man. The way I asked him, man, do you like your opportunities and your how you been treated over there at PBC? Yeah, I'm getting paid good. You know what I'm saying? When my brother say, well, that first word is, hell yeah, I'm getting paid good. You ain't got nothing bad to say about that. Nothing.
No, none of them dudes got nothing bad to say about that.
And that's respect right there, man. You find me a business that damn near every employee happy. You find me a business that damn near I go to Walmart all the time to be nice. They don't look happy.
At all.
So
and it seems like for the most part, everybody under his banner, he treats with, some sense of fairness. Like even Andre Berto say he the man. Mm-hmm. Andre Berto ain't had a significant win in years.
That's true. Well, be nice, man. Anything else you want to get to before we get to the next call?
Oh no, keep it up and make sure you tune the questions up for Mauricio, man. I mean, I don't understand why people just won't call it what it is, man. It's the Duck Championship.
Man, damn me, Mauricio, man. He ain't motherfucking. I gotta send another email out. They don't want to respond to him no more.
You might have got wind of your last show, man, and peeped them questions you was gonna send at him.
Who knows, man? Who knows? Mauricio, man.
It's the Dunk Championship, and who I'm most disappointed at this point is Teofimo, man. Like, he switched it up so quick. I heard somebody earlier today call him the 135-pound Keith Thurman.
Call him the 135-pound Keith Thurman.
With the way he moving right now.
Damn. I mean, they say they just sent a contract out to George Cambroso, so this Teofimo Lopez next fight.
And see, Cambroso, that's cool. That's a good fight. I just don't like the way he's talking. What is Devin Haney doing?
I mean,
what is Tank doing?
D, now you know that's how they get when they get to that certain status, man.
I mean, not all of them.
Not all of them, but shit, a majority of them do.
I mean, shit, ain't the dumbest saying ring true? You ain't a champion until you defend your belt.
Not nowadays when they giving out interims and goals and regulars and shit.
I guess that's the weird thing.
Yes, sir. Well, I do nice, man. Big up to you, brother. Thanks for calling in, man. I appreciate it.
You know it, man.
Big up to my guy, do nice, man. Phone line still open if y'all want to call in. We got a super chat coming out from Simon in Seattle. He says, salute, great interview, Mike. We're going out to the roll call right quick, man. Fresh BX was good. Magdal H was good. The fans corner was good. Derek Lincoln was good. Paco Val Squares was good. Cali Fire was good. LJ was good. Mama was good. Luciano was good. Troy Smoke Alarm was good. Because the fans corner was good. The fighters was good. Going out to 803. Ron Boy Fresh was good.
Hey, what's good, Slam? You had a hell of an interview, man. God damn, good shit, man. You asked great questions, Slam. I told you, man, like I said, I don't know if you ever been to a Benavidez fight, man. Both him and his brother. What did I tell you? Wow, what did I tell you last week? Them boys rolled deep. Yeah, I told you that. They rolled deep, and they are the truth. And Jose, a true goon. I mean, David laid back, but Jose a goon. I see them, you know, when I go to the fights, man, Jose there with the shades on, chilling. 50 deep. So they real. Man, great questions, man. But for my man, he said Teofimo, the new Keith. Nah, Teofimo, the new Earl Spence. Fuck out of here. But anyway, so at the end of the day, man, let Teofimo do what he gonna do. He gonna go out there in front of that arena, Australia, 15K plus, get his bread, and I mean it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? So if y'all gonna apply pressure, what Teofimo need to do, y'all need to make sure y'all apply the same pressure to the other champions. You got a career welterweight that's 30-some years old and ain't cleared out of the division yet. That man 23. Ain't got every belt. But we gonna sit here and talk and downplay what that man doing, man. That man undisputed. That's how I'm gonna stick with it, and I'm gonna stand on it. I still say Haney the boogeyman, but at the end of the day, Teofimo right now is the best dude at 135. But what they need to do with David, what they gonna do at 168, man, I'll got this shit on lock. Because what's gonna happen is Cinnamon about to clean up everything on the matchroom side, the zone side. I'll go and give him an offer he can't refuse to fight his 3 animals, and Canelo gonna go out like a champ. I mean, not gonna win. I'm not saying he's gonna win, but he gonna go out on top with that bread, man. Because after he beat the winner of Andrade and Billy Joe Saunders, what is there left for him on that side?
Nothing.
Exactly. And so let him in.
Maybe Golovkin.
No. Ain't nobody Golovkin. No, man. Don't even bring that gimmick up, man. We ain't talking. That's backwards. We ain't talking about that gimmick. But after that, then he got to go through the PBC stable. This shit is playing out pretty good, man. I mean, I ain't going. I came out the hustle. Cinnamon gonna clean up. PBC gonna clean up. Al is going to get paid handsomely off of Cinnamon Alvarez, bro. He's going to line his face. You already see the 3 troopers he going to put on Cinnamon off the break. And they're going to offer him 3-fight deal. This week, we probably give you 4. We give you a tune-up, but you're going to have to fight David, Plank, and Charlo. Which one of them you want? Which one of the animals you want last? Do you want Maul last or do you want David last? But one of them will be your last. You know what I'm saying? You know how that shit gonna play out. But I ain't want to, man. I just want to let you know, man. Hell of an interview, man. David is a true beast, man. He real, man. Like, he's cool. I met him a few times, spoke to him, wrapped it up. Cool as shit, man. Good interview though, Slim. I'm out.
Boy, first, man, I appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, big ups to my run boy, first, man. Hey, man, but you gotta see how this shit plays out, man. Like he said, man. Like, in order for David to get them fights, man, certain things do need to happen. Some of those things do need to happen. We need to get a conclusion to this shit, man. I like the fact that David just seems so hungry. We're going out to 323. 323.
Yo, what's up with it, Mike? It's your boy H Money. How you feeling?
H Money, what's going on, baby?
I'm chilling, Mike. A great interview once again with David Benavidez. There was some great work right there, man. I like David Benavidez. He has a tremendous offense, high guard, peekaboo defense, unbelievable. But he is kind of, as far as his footwork, he has slow feet, and he has a lot of power. He has his hands are very fast. The man throws punches and bunches, crazy combinations. We all seen what he did to J. Leon Love on the Earl Spence, Mikey Garcia undercard. He beat the fuck out of J. Leon Love. The dude is a problem. You know what I mean? But I think Caleb Plant will outbox him. Caleb Plant is a thinker. Caleb Plant is like an Andre Ward type of fighter where he's not going to be flat-footed. Caleb Plant has a tremendous defense. I like Caleb Plant in that fight, Mike. You know what I mean? Shout out to Fresh BX. He had dropped the link in the chat exposing David Benavidez for actually ducking Caleb Plant. You know, most of these guys, bro, they be bullies, right? Most of these guys, like a Earl Spence, they be a bully until a crazy motherfucker pull up on the scene like Terrence Crawford. You feel me? You know what I mean? David Benavidez, the nigga's a bully, right? But Caleb Plant is a crazy motherfucker. He's a demon. He's a demon like Terrence Crawford. So most people, they get scared. They get scared when they got a crazy motherfucker in front of them. Just like Sonny Liston when he fought Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali the man was crazy as hell. Sonny Liston got in the ring with a crazy Muhammad Ali. Sonny Liston quit. Ali knocked him out twice. You know what I mean? So some of these bullies, bro, once they get around a crazy motherfucker, they whole energy change, bro. Where I'm from, the bullies get bullied. That's what Zach Randolph told DeMarcus Cousins, bro. You know what I mean? I'm going to be honest with you, Mike. Teofimo Lopez is a ducker, big-time ducker. He's ducking Devin Haney. You know what I mean? Big time. And I just want to give a quick shout-out to you. Once again, shout out to everybody in the chat. My nigga Derek Lincoln, Fresh BX, man, much love to you, bro. Appreciate it, Mike. I just had to cook real quick. Teofimo Lopez is ducking Devin Haney, bro. Much love to you.
All right, H Money, man. Thanks for your call, man. Thanks for your point of view, man. As always, welcome over here on Michael Sports, man. We don't duck nobody. Hey, he feels some way, man. He feel like Caleb Plant is a true killer. He feel like Caleb Plant is the true killer, man. I mean, I'm not here to debate on who we think or why our thoughts are different. Only thing we got to see these guys do is get in the ring. When they get in the ring, all answers will be answered. Are you as confident in your fighter as I am in mine? That's all. And hey, man, who is JB? What up, one, man? Hey, man, you gotta call the regular number because you're gonna add like 18 people to the call. You see,
shit, I forget when I do that. Damn, my bad.
The video done joined and everything. What's going on, one? Talk to you, boy.
Nah, man. I forgot the last time I did that. I put somebody else on the call too, and you told me the same shit. I need to start smoking, bro.
It's all good, big guy. It's all good. Talk to me, man. Did you enjoy the interview?
Yeah, bro. That shit was great, bro. I caught it like I think 10 minutes or so late, but yeah, man, good interview, bro. Just wanted to shout you out real quick. I'm driving, so I can't stay long because the connection won't be great. But thanks, Mike, for the interview, bro. Everybody out there, be safe. Derek, Fresh, BX, all you guys. Peace.
Big up my guy, 1BX. The video, man. Did you want to say something? The video? If not, man, we can.
Yeah. What's good, Mike?
What's good, man?
What's good, Mike?
Keep working, man. Get the interviews out there.
I ain't. Man, from what I seen, it was really good. I ain't see the whole. I'm probably gonna look at this again just to see David. I'm a big fan of David Benavidez. I think he's a great fighter. I can't wait to see who he fight next. And he's definitely up. He's like the top dog up there. So I can't wait to see him mix it up at 168. You know, I like, his style. He kind of. I don't know who he was fighting, but he kind of reminded me of Big George Foreman, the way he was walking the dude down. But I don't know. I like his style, though. He's a great fighter, and good interview as always. Mike, miss you on TVV, but got your own show, so you're doing good. So God bless you.
I appreciate the video, man. Thank you for always supporting Mike on Sports, man. Big up to you. Big up to my guy, man. All right, man. I guess we're going to get on down, man. We were going on with an hour and 11 minutes. Interview with David Benavidez, man. El Bendeo Roa, one of the baddest motherfuckers out there, man. I enjoyed myself. I thoroughly enjoyed that interview. It was a very What's going on, Doug?
Yo, can you hear me? Man, I told you, man. Mike, you didn't change the game getting a boxer on here and having people call in and talk.
We're gonna try to make that the record.
Man, that's G right there, man. He's gonna change this whole game, man. But that was a beautiful interview, man. David Benavidez thinks just like me. Canelo fighting dudes that are already scared of him, so it's like they don't even want to fight no more when they get in the ring. And this 4-week training camp stuff is getting old. Beautiful interview, man.
All right,
Stay tuned all the time. All right, peace.
Big up to my guy, Mr. PBC, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna get on down, man. I think that's it. That's it for the show. That's it for the show. Phone lines open.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? Great interview. This time in Seattle, I just wanted to shout you out, man. I wanted to thank you, man. That was a great hit him on every point, man. There was no questions to even ask or pay with the super chat, man. You had that down, man. I appreciate you.
No problem, man. We go see you, Simon, Seattle, bro. I appreciate the super chat.
Yep. Can't wait for the next interview, bro.
All right, thank you, brother. We go to my guy, Simon, Seattle. I think that's it for the night, y'all. Great night, great interview. You guys can catch me probably late on the night playing a little Madden or something like that. Or who knows, man? We'll see how everything plays out. Y'all have a good night. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in. On your way out, it don't matter. We're just gonna keep on grinding and putting out these big dog interviews. You feel me? Like I always say, yo, Mike, drop that beat on it.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on Sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on Sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
Hello? What's going on, bro? What's good?